game that the whole bench needs to be ready, and in particular, Soon does, because he doesn't want Derek Fisher to continue to play 40-plus minutes. So look for the entire Laker bench, including Josh Powell, Soon Yue, maybe even DJ Benga tonight, Joel.
Game back on Monday night in Salt Lake City, and 13 to the 23. What a shot. They came at the free throw line. Paggasol real short, picked up by Maggette. So in transition, Bellinelli gets the layup. Maggette found him, and that's the way it begins. Golden State looking for early offense every time.
I talked about controlling the tempo. That's the tempo that the Warriors want to play. They want to go up and down in a hurry.
Nice deep post position. Andrew Bynum capitalizes. He caught it closer to the rim.
Not only caught it closer to the rim, but to start the game, the Warriors had nobody as a secondary defender. So if they're going to let him play on that island by himself, I'm talking about Beasley, you're going to be in for a big night if you're Andrew.
Bellinelli, man, good rotation by Gasol. It'll be Corey Maggette. No challenge really on that shot. Radmanovich ran out there, didn't have the hands up though. 4-2 as Golden State is up by 2. And of course with Golden State, the other extreme. How many sets do they actually have? It's blocked by the basket. And on the loose ball, Wright will get it back. To reset as it goes out to Crawford. And Jamal Crawford makes it an early 4.2 for Golden State. So Brandon Wright, and that can be somewhat embarrassing.
I played it. They got to be patient with him.
Now Fish on the run. Good pass for Pau Gasol. And Powell with his own version. That's more than just a teardrop, that floater. 6-4. Lakers back within 2.
Very nice shot by Powell because the defender there got a free leap at it, and he can elevate.
Off the pick, Maggette. Good look. 8-4 Golden State. So a couple of early buckets for Corey Maggette. Longtime member of the Clippers in his 10th year out of Duke, the 29-year-old. Signed a 5-year deal with Golden State during the offseason. Andrew Bynum in the post, blocked away.
Now Big did a good job of reading what Andrew was getting ready to do.
And Crawford at the opposite end gives Golden State their biggest lead of the game early at 10-4. So 3 minutes gone by and an early deficit for the Lakers. They played catch up last night and came back in the third, but it took a lot out of them. Andrew Bynum. Good stroke, Andrew. High post, 10-6. So Drew with 4 of the first 6 for the Lakers. And he had a double-double, don't forget, 10 days ago when these two teams got together.
You know, you talked about Beasley had 17 rebounds. Well, 15 of those, I believe, were in the first half. So they limited him in the second 24.
And way too easy right now early for Golden State. Right at 41-42 minutes. And how is it going to impact them? Gasol lunging with that off-balance look.
Yeah, that one just slipped out of his hands.
Maggette on the up by Radmanovich on the reverse. Corey Maggette showing his athleticism on the dive to the basket.
Well, a healthy Corey Maggette is a nightmare because he's got that strong body. He can get into the paint.
Good look, Derek Fisher. Off a little rub out top. 14-10. Lakers stay within 4. Halfway through the opening 12. Warriors up by 4. It'll be Crawford. Right on the three-point line. The long 2 coming up short. So the Warriors cool off a little bit. Lakers 4 of 10, 40%. Kobe behind his back, losing Bellinelli. Left hand, how sweet was that move over the length of Biedrins.
Boy, that guy, in the last week, he has attempted probably 5 or 6 with the left hand out the contact there. And he thought he got hit on the back.
Expected a whistle with Biedrins. Came down, Maggette jumping in and alertly taking away the lead for Andrew Bynum.
That's what the good offensive players do in the paint. They create that contact.
Gasol let him fly by, and he'll slam it home after he got hit by Brandon Wright. Looks back at the official. They're led to play now, 16-14. That's okay. If you 7 from the field, and the Lakers an opportunity backdoor. Why not? It hit the rim. So Kobe is good. Wow, a little bit short. Usually Kobe comes up with it. Instead, the triple. Got it. Lakers lead for the first time tonight. Go figure. Lakers up 17-16. For the lob, though, they use that out of the timeout frequently.
Yes, they do. And that's the thing about that play. Coming out of timeouts, the opposition, they've scouted. They know the play that's possibly coming.
Radmanovich stays in front of Maggette, but Maggette, with a little bump, creates the space. Still gets the look he wants, doesn't he? 18-17. What a start for Corey Maggette. He's already into double figures, 5 of 6. Fish, good look inside the paint, and he knew Gasol was on the opposite side in case it was strong.
going to be this end of the floor again, as this is a team that is more than willing to trade with you because they just feel they've got a lot of offense, addition from offense to defense. That was good.
Sasha and Trevor Ariza hustling back on the play. It looked like automatic points off a turnover. Pryzbilla with the left hand won't get the roll. He'll get the rebound though. And underneath, stays with the play. He's padding his stats on the boards, isn't he? 6 points now as Gasol is 3 of 10. Again, small forward against the power forward. And the step back doesn't do Bellinelli any good. So the Lakers by a point on a dry spell now for the Golden State Warriors. Bellinelli with the reach, and Kobe going to the line looking for the three-point play.
Boy, you talk about a change of pace dribble. He put a hesitation move at the free throw line and then just exploded to the basket to get the and one. That was nice. Coming down, under control, and almost going to slow up. Oh, there I go. Bellinelli says, sorry, coach, you put me to sleep with that move. That was nice in the crowd here in the Bay Area chanting MVP.
Yeah, there's a ton of Laker fans here. Jerseys everywhere in the building, and a few thousand, in fact. And I'm not underestimating that. So Boston has lost 6 of their last 8. While we talk about the Lakers' depth, as Ronny Turiaf, the former Laker, comes in. That's his first shot of the game. 26-20. As Golden State has missed their last 7 after starting 6 for 9. Boy, what a dry spell. They're now 4 for their last 13.
And the reason why that was a bad shot by Ronny, one of the reasons is he should have used up more of the clock. Now the Lakers can work for the absolute last shot.
Kobe by Azubuike. Slams him with the left hand. How about that?
And looks over at Ronny as if to say, Ronny, you haven't seen enough of that in practice over the last few years? Then gives him a wink.
How quick. Talk about, we talk about the Cobra, Ariza. Give you a break. And it's a turnover. The pressure of the Cobra, the stealth. Trevor Ariza forced that.
What a play, though, by Kobe. Well, I mean, just going to his left, and then all of a sudden, boom, straight down, and looks at Ronny, gives him a little smile. That was nice. Kobe, you deserve to smile on that one.
2.1 to play, and the Lakers turn it over. Ronny won't get close, and the Lakers with...
I'm bored. I have nothing to do.
It's great to see you, and great to see you in that jersey. I didn't think they made him that big.
Okay.
Good to see you. Happy New Year. Joel, back to you.
All right, John, that was fun. Trevor Ariza rattles it home. And the Lakers' run continues. It now is at 11-0 as they lead at 30-20.
I got 30 strikes. So far, so good.
Andrew Bynum up against his old mate, and right over Ronny Turiaf. Good luck, Andrew. Dropping to the baseline. Andrew Bynum now 3 of 4. He's got 6 points and 3 boards. So a 12-point Laker lead on a 13-0 run. Ronny over Andrew. And it'll be Josh Powell clearing it out. It's still strange to see Ronny. Another uniform, by the way. Trevor Ariza, 2 for 2. Lakers by 14, 34-20. Timeout Golden State.
Yeah, Don Nelson got up in a hurry. He was actually up before Trevor made that shot. I think he was going to take a TO regardless. But with 10:19 to play in the second, the Lakers have opened up their biggest lead of the night. With Trevor hitting back-to-back, they lead by 14. That's what you have to do. That's the one thing you do. You can see the single coverage. If they're going to go single coverage, work the bigs over.
Sasha, sneak attack. Beatrice got a little bit of an alert.
He wasn't stealth. Excuse me, he wasn't stealth enough.
That's coming quietly.
Yeah.
Can't sound like a Clydesdale on the approach. 34-22. So early touches for both Bynum and Gasol. One of the reasons the Lakers are up by 12 right now. Back door, Trevor Ariza. Sasha found him beautifully. That dunk and a 14-point lead at 36-22.
Read and react. Sasha. No, I would give that to Josh. That was all effort.
Sasha tried to set up his teammate. He does. It's Derek Fisher, the triple. Yes! The Lakers by 17. It is raining on Golden State right now. 39-22.
But this is the NBA, right?
Long time to go.
Valuable experience.
Josh Powell. And McGetty runs into Andrew Bynum. He's usually bailed out on those, isn't he? Now, Fish on the foul, and it's Josh Powell throwing it down. Derek led him beautifully on the bounce. 41-24.
That's the way you run a break. In the ball in the middle, hit your wingman, and your wingman do the rip.
A little more than 4 minutes gone in the second quarter. Andrew Bynum center field. Beatrice gets the entry and a good one. C.J. Watson. So the Lakers still by 15, 41-26. Energy tonight. Now, good shake out top and a good set. Trevor Ariza from Sasha. Off the fingertips of Bynum. Numbers favor the Warriors as a Buki. And he'll go to the line, looking for the three-point play. Fish not in position. It'll be blocked.
That's what can get the Warriors back into the game, is they can get out early.
Laker lead. They were up by as many as 17. Kobe is back out there with Fish and Drew. Along with Ariza and Sasha Vujacic. Trevor Ariza. Boy, feeling early, isn't he? Trevor Ariza, good-looking stroke. Lakers back up by 14, and Trevor's now 4 of 5. Took a lot of threes last night as Azubuike comes up short. It's good to see Trevor well inside the arc tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just stepping in, being under control, reading the defense, and if they're offering that shot to him, take it.
Andrew Bynum, target practice. 45-29, Lakers by 16. Drew's got a lot of confidence tonight in that stroke. 8 and 5 so far.
Yeah, he is one of the better offensive rebounders because he's very, very active, whether it's high screen and rolls and a path to the basket or just his activity alone. 5:56 to go in the first half, and the Lakers are putting together a nice first 24 minutes. Their bigs are getting it done. Their bench is getting it done. If they continue, they'll win. Looking good, as you mentioned, 4 out of 5 from the field. All of those coming here in the second quarter.
And Stu, I brought up last night because it was uncharacteristic for Trevor, as Sun Yue is in early tonight. That's a good sign. Uncharacteristic for Trevor out of his 10 shots to take 7 threes. He's usually a drive first guy. He wants to attack the basket. Soon up against C.J. Watson with Kobe out there. Pau Gasol back for Andrew Bynum. And Kobe setting it up for Sasha. Good look for Sasha. And picked up by Azubuike.
Yeah, he fumbled the pass initially.
Then here, Sasha takes it away up against Watson, but it goes right to the bayonet. Look out. That's his shot. He's a corner 3 guy, 45-32. Inside of 5.5 to play in the half. And now how do the Lakers close the half? And a very good one for them. Gasol trying to get it to Ariza. Got to get out of the paint. Man, it's going to be a walk call.
There's a trap dribble. This time by Sun Yue.
C.J. Watson. Does anybody keep their hand on top of the ball anymore? And the length of Brandon Wright, who just came back in, keeps it alive for Azubuike. He can't get it. Wright stays with it. You believe these guys? And they'll finally get it right.
Well, it would help.
Brandon.
It would help if the Lakers jumped.
Right. Somebody's got to get off the ground for the Lakers. 11-point game.
You can't just reach for the ball. You have to get off the floor.
Sasha, will he take the pick? Yes. And finally gets it. Brandon Wright flashed over and was not enough of a distraction. So Sasha puts the Lakers back up by 13. Now Trevor on the crossover, losing Wright and can't get the roll.
Should use the glass. Glass helps to soften the shot a little bit.
Jamal Crawford off the pick. And finger roll by Crawford brings it back to 11 on the high screen by Beatrice.
The coaching staff not going to be happy if they don't go into intermission with about a 15-point lead.
Yeah, for Sasha. Lakers can't get a better look on an inbound series. On the run, Brandon Wright. And it'll be Sun Yue with a block, but it goes right to Azubuike. So the Lakers beat in transition, and it's down to 9. Momentum now switching. And the Lakers were up by as many as 17 back to Golden State.
Right, you just got to keep that mentality. Turn 17 into 27.
It'll be Sun Yue. Good look. And tough break for the young man.
And they've got good hustle back by Sun.
Now Crawford in the hesitation. And he gets the finger roll. It's down to 7. So right like that, 10 trimmed off the lead.
Yeah.
Gasol back on the floor with Andrew Bynum, who's just checked back into the game. Sasha off the pick and trying to reverse it, hit the bottom of the glass. Again, open floor game for the Warriors. It'll be Brandon Wright. You're playing into their hands when you don't get back in transition.
Not only that, Sasha in traffic that time,
It's a 2-run now for Golden State. And Sasha trying to hit the triple. It'll go across the Beatrice. So the dry spell continues. And Sasha's 1 for 6 off the bench. 2 minutes to play as Trevor Ariza headed back in, and the Lakers get out late as a quickie with a dribble. And just like that, from 17 all the way to 2. 47-45 Lakers.
What a quick turnaround.
Gasol backing down right, and it should be goaltending, and it will. It was on the glass when it was touched by Bynum, so the Lakers get a much-needed one, to say the least, up by 4.
Can't come in.
Right.
Yeah. He's trying to come in for Sasha.
3. As Kobe taking a shot last half hour, what a spin. Gasol slams it home. Little contact at the end of the play, I guess not. He was hanging as he was banked by Roby.
That's as quick as I've seen Powell get off the floor.
51-46, make it 51-49. Jamal Crawford warming up at the end of the half. He's got 13.
Well, he can score.
Yeah, he's just a flat-out scorer, isn't he? Once again, hit on the gambles. Pau Gasol slams it home. He'll go to the line looking for the three-point play. So right burned again on the gamble.
When you gamble like that on the box, your teammates, there's no time to recover to help. Get hit on the dunk attempt prior.
And comes through with the three-point play. So Brandon Wright, and did that just slip out of socket on him? We'll find out. Watson on the trail to Turioff, and Rooney rewarded for his run.
Well, again, pushing the ball up the court before the Lakers could set their defense. Well,
and with good reason. 17 already, and 8 boards. Isolation play, and knocked out of bounds, and they say last touch by Powell. So it's going to be a final look for Golden State with 6.1 to play. Anthony Randolph. And in the reverse, that'll do it. So the Lakers go to the locker room with a 5-point advantage.
Yeah, but it was once a 17-point advantage. Now they got to come out after intermission, reestablish complete control again.
Yeah, it can be almost like a carnival in here. It gets that wild. But fortunately, there's a lot of Laker fans, too, making noise. Bellinelli gets the Lakers. Kobe trying to take it with a pass, trying to deflect it. So a good look for Bellinelli to start the second half. And that's Brandon Wright has a injured right shoulder, partial dislocation, and is not going to be coming back.
Wow.
Bellinelli over Andrew Bynum. Give the kids some credit. That was right in front of us. That wasn't easy.
Well, he's come out firing. First 2 shots, he's cut the lead to 1.
So Andrew comes through. Lakers by 3, 58-55. Screen and roll game. Maggette. Boy, he had a good look if he wanted it. Instead, it'll be Anthony Randolph. Young man who grew up in Southern California before moving to Dallas, playing his junior and senior years in high school in the Dallas area.
Randolph and Wright are so similar.
They do look like clones. Kobe trying to lose Bellinelli. And off the mark, picked up by Maggette. The Golden State looking for the lead. They had an early 10-4 lead in this contest, and the Lakers took over. Randolph walked with the basketball. Going to come back to the Lakers. A little over anxious. Only played 1 year college ball, the 19-year-old out of LSU.
I just would like to see more passion from the Lakers all the time. Not just when they get on a little bit of a spurt, but you have to play this game with real passion, real zest. And there are times when the Lakers seem like they sleepwalk.
Gasol, quick catch and shoot on the jump hook. Right on line, but short. So the Lakers all the way down to 44% now. Crawford gives him the lead. So points in the paint, turning around, and the Lakers have the early advantage there. It's thrown away by Romanovich. On the break, it'll be Anthony Randolph. Points on the turnover, give the Warriors a 3-point lead, 61-58. The 10 early turnovers for the Lakers.
That hasn't worked. They're in the game now.
Kobe over Bellinelli. Got the 3. The Lakers all even at 61. That's only the 8th shot of the game for Kobe. 5 of 8.
Catch it with both.
Not a great beginning for the Lakers defensively. 5 of 6 from the field. Golden State to start the second half. That's Radmanovich's man. He left him. Maggette on the layup. 63-61. And Ariza will be coming in for blotting. Matchup with Andres Beatrix. Going to be a deep 3 for Kobe. Andrew Bynum keeping it alive. Rodmanovich batting it around. Biedrich has it. And they've got numbers. If they look into the corner, it'll be McGetty. Another. 65-61. Corey McGetty was red hot at the beginning of the game. He is still 8 of 12 for 16. You saw his disappointment. Now the hesitation. Crawford. Andrew Bynum getting controlling. Yes. So a break for the Lakers. It looked like it was going down for Crawford. Biedrich takes it away. Got to go to the pass. 3-on-1. Ariza gets back. It'll be Randolph. So too many points in transition at the half, and it continues now for Golden State.
Boy, what a change in this game. The first half, when the Lakers went up by 17, you thought, wow, they're on their way, they're cruising. Now look, down.
Andrew Bynum on the reverse dunk. Back within 4, 67-63.
And the move to his man. Make sure he's set.
Crawford sets it up. And on the challenge, good job by Ariza. Picked up by Bynum. So Andrew Ford away from the double-double. Hesitation. Kobe slams it home. 2-point game, 67-65. I got a feeling he's just warming up.
Yeah, they've got his attention now. They ought to have everybody's attention because that 17-point lead is turned into a 2-point deficit with 6 minutes to play in the third.
And Stu, don't forget, they're not going to try to stop you. They're only going to try to outscore you. 67-65. It'll be Biedrich. The easy one. So too many breakdowns for the Lakers defensively. And too many points early for Golden State here in the second half. Fish creates the contact, doesn't get the roll. Gasol right back at it. Powell stays with the play, and the Lakers are only down by 2, 69-67. Gasol has 19.
To do something.
Biedrich, and it was available over the top of Bynum. A little bit too hot of a pass. Trevor Ariza blows the finger roll. And Gasol and Ariza combined. It'll be a foul and a couple of free throws coming up.
You know, we've seen Trevor miss a lot of those easy ones like that. He's got to ride it up a little bit stronger and try to finish as Andrew finishes the way you should around the hoop. And, of course, anytime Kobe gets in the paint, you never know what to expect.
Without a field goal over the last 3 minutes. So they're fortunate that they're only down by 4. Bellinelli. Another layup. Nobody staying around the rim. Well, it's tough for the guy who's a jump shooter. Goes from the 3-point line all the way to the rim in the third. 2 former teammates going at it now. Here's the double. And it's Jamal Crawford. Sasha's free. Gets it. He needed it. 77-74, and so did the Lakers.
I was going to say, the Lakers needed more than Sasha.
Bellinelli. The extra pass. And Trevor Ariza made sure Azubuike was not going to get the rim. And that offensive second chance. Kobe pulling up for his three. And off the front of the rim, Crawford batted it away. Look at Andrew Bynum down. He'll go to the line trying to tie things up. Josh Powell gets a lot of credit for keeping it alive.
Absolutely. Nice job of tipping it. And it goes right to Andrew. And Andrew goes up strong with both hands. Kobe was going for the 2-for-1. This is the long ball. Tipped by Josh Powell. And Andrew says, take that.
Azubuike with the foul. Andrew with the 3-point play. Nice breakout game, Andrew. 17 and 11 ties it at 77. He's got 10 here. 7 in the shot clock. Crawford sizing up a 3. And Sasha harassing him enough. He'll still get the 3 off. And they call the foul. 5.5 to play. And it looks like a 3-point lead right now after this free throw. It will be. On the 3 made by Crawford. And probably get it right back, he will. He did it last night. Can he do it again at the buzzer? Stays away. Tried, didn't it? So Lakers up by 5 at the half, down by 3 at the end of the third.
Well, they've got 12 more minutes to...
113. Season high in points for the Lakers. They've got to control the tempo. Tough catch for Sasha. And now the shot clock at 10. Trevor Ariza. He's had a hot hand tonight. Trevor now 5-9 with 11 and 8. And the Lakers are back within 1. Pau Gasol out there for Andrew Bynum, along with Big, Josh Powell, Sasha, and Trevor Ariza.
So Sasha's going to have to try to make Jamal Crawford backdooring, try to deny him the ball. And once he gets it, he's putting on a real show.
Corey McGetty up against Josh Powell. Just inside the arc. Makes it a 3-point Warrior lead, so they stay hot. That's careless. 8 quarters. Pau Gasol on the double. He had Josh Powell middle of the paint. Good touch pass by Sasha. And Trevor gives him another assist. That's the 6th for Sasha. And how about Trevor Ariza with 13 tonight and 8 points and 8 boards.
Well, Powell recognizes the double team. That was off the mark.
Pau Gasol jumping to pass, so Ronny Turiaf. And is it taken away? Yes. 3-on-2. Randolph with Azubuike. And Sasha tried to time. Can he? Yes. Jump ball. Do you believe that for a 3-on-2?
I don't think that's a textbook 3-on-2 situation.
Did Randolph. He was the one with the ball.
The jump ball with Azubuike and Sasha. Got to have a defensive jump here if you're the Lakers.
They get settled finally in the circle.
Are they settled?
Now Danny Crawford says give him some space. Going to be controlled by Azubuike. Trevor Ariza almost stole it though. And Crawford with a hesitation roll. Over the hand as Ronny Turiaf puts it back in on the second chance. Josh Powell in the inside position. It was just over his fingertips. 85-83, big bucket for Turiaf. Offer, or 4-year offer by Golden State. And a big one. So a guy that we all like and we wish the best for comes through down the stretch for the Warriors. Fish on the handoff. And contact. Gasol there. Can he clean it up? Powell does exactly that. 87-85.
When that happens with dribble penetration, no penetration, something good generally will happen to the offensive team. Derek in there, frees up Powell for offensive rebound, and the putback.
Bynum with 18 and 11. Gasol 21 and 12. Kobe up against Bellinelli. Stays out. And taken away by Ariza. Slapped it away from Ronny Turiaf. Gasol inside. Got to go in a hurry. He's been there a while. Keeps it alive and taps it home.
Who tapped it? Him or Crawford?
87 apiece. 7:39 to play with a smile on his face. He'll take it. He was the last one to touch it officially.
Well, he was closest to it.
You got it. So Gasol to 23. Bellinelli. And taken away, Sasha. Dropping down on the behind-the-back pass. Points off a turnover. Going to be Sasha with the triple. Yes! Lakers by 3, 90-87. Timeout Golden State.
That's a good read by Sasha. Yeah, very good read. Coming from the weak side, after Bellinelli was shut off, he knew the only pass was to right to the middle of the floor, behind the back, picked off. But Sasha said, hey, I stole it. I earned it. Nobody's going to guard me. I'll just take this 3. Push the Lakers up by 3. Actually, most of the time when you reach, the official gets involved.
Backdoor Beavers. Breakdown for Lakers. Can't be that easy this late.
Well, first of all, you should never be in a position where he's backdooring you because he's not looking to shoot the ball from the perimeter. So you always give him a little bit of a step. Now, if he's coming up for a screen, that might
be backdoors. Kobe to the hole. Lakers back up by 3. But Beavers, you're right. He's not going to be on the perimeter, is he? It's taken away. And a foul. Free throws. He played the ball for the minutes after 3 tonight and gets both free throws. So that ties the season high for Trevor Ariza with 15 points in the 9 boards you were discussing. For 10 now. Kobe asking for it. 10 on the shot clock. Over Bellinelli. Thought he'd use the glass. Gasol gives him a second chance. Gasol on the slip screen. And Powell comes through. Lakers by 7, 96-89. Making a 13-2 spurt at the right time for the Lakers. It'll be C.J. Watson setting up defense on the dribble penetration.
Well, I mean, you're trying to pick up guards at 90 feet. You're asking to get beat off the dribble a lot of the times. You got the majority of the time. Sure, there will be times when you stretch your defense, but not all the time.
Clear after Kobe once again against Bellinelli. And trying to back him down with a step through. So taking him to school, 98-91. Kobe with the bucket. Down to 19 points.
I'm surprised Bellinelli's the guy that they put on Kobe. Real.
Inviting deeper. It's a good idea. Crawford off the pick. Good help defense. 6 on the shot clock. He puts it down. It would have been carry. Bellinelli. Air ball.
Talk about a short arm.
And, you know, you think about his comfort zone. A jump shooter on the run. 4:05 to play. Tough pass. That was waiting to be picked off. 10 on the shot clock. Kobe again, and taken away by Watson. Right to Gasol. What a set. 102-91 when it's going well. It's really going well.
Really going well is right. Ball knocked out of Kobe's hands. Right to Powell. And Powell gets the layup. That last second trip down. Kobe with the miscue. Not really a miscue. You can give him an assist on that? I won't, but he'll take it every day of the week.
Prince almost throwing it away in front of us. Azubuike trying to do it by himself. Gets it home. 102-93. They get it. Matching up with Kobe. And Kobe blowing by. Coming in and floats it home.
That's not a foul?
He bumped with Biedrins. They get it. Thought about the three on a hesitation move. Good ball movement for Crawford. Azubuike, second chance opportunity. Down to 2.5 to play. Still an 8-point lead for the Lakers.
Take some real pressure off your stops.
Gasol setting it up for Sasha. Too strong. All the way back out to Azubuike. A real good look for Sasha. 2:10 to play. 104-96.
You know, but when you're struggling like that, an extra pass, Derek was open in the corner. And I mean wide open.
Azubuike. Oh, he's been the catalyst down the stretch for them. New game. 5-point Laker lead. 104-99. So from 11 in 90 seconds down to 5. On the spin up against Azubuike. It won't stay home.
Well, they're not letting them get any of those calls.
C.J. Watson setting up. Jamal Crawford in the reverse. One possession game. 104-101. So Lakers, a dry spell's a bad time.
Talked about it being a game of runs.
And a 7-0 run.
This is the most important trip of the game.
Foul backing it down, and Odom comes through with the pressure on. 106-101. It's Gasol's night. It's fitting. 31-16.
Now you got to defend the three-point line.
Crawford finds Biedrins. Gasol taps it out. He got the stop. He adjusted the shot, and that should do it.
We got to run all of the 24 off as Corey takes the foul.
19-21 after that make. And it may have been a tough night for Sasha out of the perimeter, but he gets 2 huge ones. And Larry Allen likes it a little bit. Last night, all 10 coming in the third. He did not take many shots, only 8 for the game, but this wasn't that involved. Pressure on, he comes and gets it big time for the Lakers.
Well, you know what's going up.
Crawford. And it's Gasol, who did the job defensively, and Sasha can ice it now with 24.5 seconds to play. So the Lakers on their way to taking the first 2 for the Warriors this year, raising their record to 28-6 Friday. So that could be 7-9 if they don't win that game. I'm talking about 7 losses over their last night. And the Lakers' job at the free throw line tonight. Yeah, package it, bottle it, whatever you have to do, take it with you.
92%. That will get it done.
Sasha the second off the bench in double figures. He's got 12. Ariza with 15. Trevor, we haven't talked maybe enough about the job he's done tonight. We will when we come back.
Well, with 24 seconds left, now the only thing is what's the final score going to be, because we know who's going to win the game.